Testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing, 1, 2. There we go. Rookie mistakes. All right, y'all. So we kind of had like a little technical difficulty, but that's okay. That's all right. I want to start today by saying thank you. Thank you for being here. Whether it's your first time or you've been with me from the jump of like the old Cloudy Wing shit, or you're just popping into my Twitch just to say what's up, see what I'm about. You know, your support, little or big, means more to me than I can fully ever process or express. You know, seriously, like, because to me, it's like y'all not just viewers, you're a part of this community. And it's because of y'all that I kind of get to do what I like doing. You know what I'm saying? I kind of get to do what the fuck I want to do because y'all rock with me. You know, so I rock with y'all. So if you haven't seen the title on today's live stream, it's about embracing change. You know, it's about embracing change, and I know life can be, and I stress this a lot on my live, and I want to stress it every single live and every single chance I get, even if the topic isn't about this. But I know life can be tough sometimes, right? It's life, right? Life fucking sucks. Life is hard. Life is tough, right? And because of that, I know it's easy to feel like we're stuck or, you know, things aren't really going the way we want. But I feel it, my job as a content creator is kind of to remind you that you're stronger than you think, you know? Because every one of y'all has something probably dope as fuck inside of you, you know? Whether, and you might not even know it, like you might not even realize the shit, you know? Like whether it's a passion, whether it's a dream, whether it's like that ability to push through the tough shit, the hard days, the bad days, whatever, you got it. Whether you know it, whether you think it, whether you realize it or not. And if I don't know if nobody tells you this shit. Maybe your mom tells you this shit every night before she tucks you in the bed. I don't fucking know. Maybe you got a teacher who loves the fuck out of you. You real cool with it. You be brown nosing the teacher, you know, and not just playing. But maybe you got a favorite teacher, man, who's, you know, on your ass because they care about you. They care about your life, your grades. They see the potential in you, right? And maybe your grandma tells you this shit. I don't fucking know. But if nobody told you this shit today, in the grand scheme of life, you matter a lot more than you think you do. You are valued to not just a lot more people than you think you are, but you are valued, period. Okay? And your presence here in this live stream right now makes a difference. And that's something that I'll never take for granted. Ever. So today, let's have a little bit of fun, man. Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's let's challenge ourselves today. Like whether you're just gaming, you just shooting the shit, or you're just kind of hanging out. Whatever you're doing right now, let's make this space one where we can kind of let go of the stress and just be exactly who we are and kind of just be, you know. Let's support each other, lift each other up, remind ourselves that every single day is a chance to grow, to learn, and to push forward. And that's what we all about, man. Like I said, if you've never been here before, my name is Cloudy Wingz. That's CLOUDY WINGZ. I do a lot of different stuff. I do have a YouTube channel with, I think, 89,000 subscribers. Go ahead and check me out, man. Hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. You're in for a ride, for real, for real. But remember, and my bad for kind of just jumping from one thing to the other, but remember that no matter what's going on outside of this stream right now, no matter what's going on outside of the stream right now, while we're in here, okay, we can easily have each other's backs, right? We can easily have each other's backs. We can easily be in this shit together. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I just want to put it out there. I really do truly believe in y'all. If you came looking for knowledge, if you came to Twitch and you stumbled across this video, you clicked on it for a reason, right? You clicked on it because, okay, maybe this looks interesting. Maybe this name looks interesting. But once you stayed there for a little bit and you heard what the subject matter was, it's more than obvious that you sticked around for a reason, you know? So with that being said, we in it together, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we could easily make today or tonight. I don't know if it's daytime where you at, but where I'm at, it's nighttime, right? You might be in China for all I know, you know? But we can easily make today or tonight a fire ass night. You know what I'm saying? Not just for us, you know, but for like the future that we could all be building together. If you guys were to talk to each other in the chat room, kind of, kind of build a repertoire with each other, it's very possible that this community could be built on very, 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 very strong and close roots, you know. Remember that, actually, before we get started, let me just say it again. Thank you for being here. You know, it's because of y'all that all this shit matters, you know. So, fuck it, let's get to it. Again, I want to thank y'all for being here today. Whether you're a regular or this is your first time stopping by, it means a lot to me to have y'all with me. And we're about to dive into some good vibes. You know, some good vibes. We might even have some good times. But before we get into the usual shit, I want to talk about something that's kind of been on my mind lately. And I feel like it's always on my mind, you know, because I feel like everything does it. You know, life is full of changes. Some of them changes we see coming, right? We can see them from a mile away. And others, they hit us out of nowhere. Like, bang, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? They hit us out of nowhere. Like, change, like, to keep it all the way 100, like, change can be a little scary. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit make a nigga nervous, you know what I'm saying? Because you just never know, right? But that's because it can feel uncertain. You know what I mean? It can feel kind of like stepping into the unknown, you know. But I've been thinking about, I've been thinking a lot about how sometimes those same changes are exactly what you need. They're exactly what we need. Like literally. And we don't even realize it. We're so worried and so scared about the actual change that we don't even see the simple fact that, damn, this might be the change I need in order to feel healthier, in order to live a more well-rounded life, in order to feel, you know, more fulfilled in life. Right? But they push us. Sorry, y'all, my back was itching. They push us. You know what I mean? They challenge us. You know, and they help us grow in ways we never expected, and that's one of the most beautiful things in life. If you think about change, everything changes, right? One of the things that are inevitable in life besides death is change. Everything changes. You go buy a product from the store, brand spanking fucking new. In a year, guarantee you that thing ain't looking brand new, right? If you had a six-pack all through fucking high school, you might not have one right now, right? Right, exactly. I'm not going to go down the line of everything that changes. I mean, come on, we're all adults. We know what the fuck changes, right? Everything fucking changes. Literally everything on this earth. Everything on this earth, right? Everything on this earth changes. And I think the wildest thing about change is that a lot of us fear it. But here's the thing, that after my years on earth, right, I ain't super young, but I ain't super old either. Like, I'm still young enough to enjoy the adventure, right? But I'm also old enough to kind of also enjoy the adventure, but learn from it as well. Kind of not look at it as an adventure anymore, but more of an experience. You know what I mean? And when you become a little bit older, a little bit more seasoned with life, these adventures aren't adventures anymore. They are life experiences, because you're pulling a lot more than just a good time out of these things. At a certain maturity level, at a certain experience level, it's just inevitable, right? And that's what comes with change as well. But at the same time, change isn't the enemy. You know, that's the problem with a lot of people. Like, they look at change and they see, oh, fuck, like, oh, man, I don't even want to do this shit, or damn, I wish it was like this again, or, you know what I mean? Like, they look at change as like a bad thing all the time, right? But it's actually like an invitation almost. It's like somebody inviting you to become better. Like, hey, come over here, man. We got it popping over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we kind of, you know what I'm saying? We kind of killing shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, come fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that, man. That's really literally what change is, man. It's like an invitation to become better, but to not only become better, but to also adapt, right? And to also discover shit about ourselves that we didn't even know was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we never knew this shit was here this whole fucking time, and we would have never known it was there unless we would have changed. You know, as humans, we're kind of always evolving. I mean, it's like I said, it's unavoidable. We're always evolving, always learning, and sometimes it takes those uncomfortable moments to help us level up in life. Like, sometimes you gotta take a few L's. You gotta go broke. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go broke. You gotta take a few L's. You gotta do some shit you don't really want to do. in order to learn from that experience so you never make the same mistake twice. And that's only one example of like 18 billion others. You know? And I know it's not always easy, whether you're facing big life changes, right? Because those are really the hard, like the big life changes. That shit's hard as fuck. Like moving to new states or moving to a state where you know nobody, got no family, shit like that are like big real life changes. And those are really small examples of big life changes. But you know, there's other ones like new responsibilities, or even like small little shifts like in your routine, in your daily routine, or your weekly routine, or your monthly routine. You know, and it's okay to feel uncertain. You know, it's okay to feel a little lost sometimes. You know, but trust me when I say you gotta trust me when I say you have the strength to adapt, cause it will take strength, but you ain't gonna be put through some shit you can't handle, right? Unless you believe that you can't handle it. If all you telling yourself, because don't let what's in between your ears be your worst enemy. Because if all you telling yourself is, oh man, I can't do this, I can't, nigga, my nigga, you ain't gonna do it. There's no way you're not gonna do it. Fuck it, you don't even believe in you. Don't expect nobody else to. Shit, not even physics, not even the universe. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of all that, you have what it takes to overcome shit that you don't even think you do. And no matter what comes your way, I'm more than positive you're capable of handling it. And a lot of the times, you probably been through worse shit and don't even realize it, or you don't even realize that what you're going through right now is a lot better than what you were going through a couple years ago. You know, think about think about the times you've changed before, right? The times you thought you couldn't do something, but then you fucking did that shit. You stepped up, you manned up, you womaned up, whatever you want to call it, and you learned. And each time you became more of the person that you're meant to be in life. And that is the power of embracing change. It's not about knowing exactly what's going to happen or knowing the future or, you know, shit. Like, it's about trusting yourself enough to move forward. Even when the path isn't clear. I don't know if y'all ever rode four-wheelers or dirt bikes like through like like some real dusty forest type shit, right? But all you know is you don't know where the fuck you going half the time. You don't know if you're even still on the trail, right? Especially if you're in the front. But all you know is I'm not about to hit one of these trees. Nope, you got me fucked up. I am not about to hit one of these trees. I'm not about to fall. I'm not about to fall. Break something? Nah, hell no. We gonna maneuver through this shit. You know what I'm saying? Ride this rough terrain. You know what I'm saying? And power through it. Right? And power through it. All right. So, like I said, even when the path isn't clear, trust yourself. Trust yourself enough to keep hitting that gas. You know what I'm saying? Trust yourself. So, if you're going through a tough time with change or you're unsure about a big decision, just remember, okay? Just remember this. You got it, nigga. Fuck what they talking about. You got it. Change doesn't have to break you. Remember that shit for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like just because it's changed don't mean it gotta like break you, turn you into a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just change, man. You know? It can make you. It ain't gotta break you. Change can make you, you know? Um one thing I do gotta say is I'm proud of you for being here. You know, I'm proud of you for showing up. I'm proud of you for embracing whatever journey you're on, no matter where it takes you. You know, and that takes a lot of strength. All right. So let's get back to what we're actually here for, right? Let's get back to some shit that y'all really came for. You know, so you already know what time it is. You know, you already know what time it is. Go ahead and grab them snacks. You know what I'm saying? Get comfy. You know what I'm saying? And dive. Let's dive into today's stream. And I'm excited to hang out with y'all, man. For real, man. I'm excited to hang out with all of y'all. And no matter what happens in tonight's stream, just know that we rock with each other, man. You know, I got you, you got me, man. So let's pause, take a second, and we'll get back to it in a second. Peace. Testing, testing, testing. 1 2 1 2. Hey, hey. What's everybody? What the fuck is going on, everybody? Welcome in. I'm happy as fuck to have y'all here. Whether you've been hanging with me or you're new to the stream, I just want to say thank you. Thank you. Not seriously though. Your presence here, whether you're in this chat, just watching, hanging out, whatever in the background, it means a lot to me, more than you can imagine. And if you're new here, I do want to say my name is Cloudy Wingz. That's CLOUDYWINGZ. And if you're not new here, I want to tell you that we are diving into some deeper stuff today, which we usually do. You know, you guys already know how I get down. And I know we love, like the funny shit. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. We know we love like the gaming shit. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's nice to have a real ass conversation. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's nice to have a real ass conversation with another mature adult that kind of gets you, something you can walk away from and feel like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a genuine connection, or I feel like, that resonated with me, you know what I'm saying? Or I just feel like my heart was touched, or I was inspired to go do this, or, to start this, or whatever the case may be, and sometimes it be like that, as you get older in life, sometimes you want to slow down. And there's a lot of young people like that too. Shout out to all my young folks with old souls, and I respect that, So, let me see here. I know y'all probably read the title, Embracing Change. So with that being said, today or tonight, wherever you are at in the world, depending on that, I want to talk about something we all face at some point, in our lives, and that's change. Now I know like change is one of those things that most of us don't like. We're not gonna sit here and hip hip hooray for. We're not gonna jump for joy about change. Most of us not anyway, because it's uncomfortable, right? Change is uncomfortable. It's unpredictable, and sometimes it can feel like you don't have control anymore once shit changes, you know. And I'm pretty sure we all been there, whether it's moving to a new place, switching jobs, having to leave people that you care about behind, or just feeling like nothing is really staying the same, and honestly, it can be really hard to embrace. It can be really hard to kind of wrap your mind around, especially if it's like a rapid, consistent type of change, like it's all the time. Like things just start boom, 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 changing. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be hard to embrace. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. So, like I said before, just in case you weren't here in the stream before, change is inevitable. It's something nobody can ever escape. And it's also something that if we let it, it can actually be one of the most powerful things in our lives. But the problem isn't the change, though, right? It's not the change. The problem is how we respond to the change, how we handle what we don't know, because that's what change is. Most of the time you don't even fucking know like what's gonna happen or what's on the other side or what's on the other end, but how we kind of face those fears and those doubts and that pop up when things start shifting around us. And I know it can feel like a weight sometimes, but I promise it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. I think about it like this. When we resist change, we're resisting growth. You dig what I'm saying? It's like trying to stop the tide from coming in at the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't happening, bro. You might push against it for a little while, but eventually it might even fucking drown you. You know what I'm saying? But the key is learning how to ride that wave, not fight it. That's the key. It's learning how to flow with what life's bringing you rather than trying to control every little thing, or rather than trying to focus on the things you can't control. And I know it's easy to say, though, right? It's easy to talk about this shit, but when you're actually practicing it, when you're actually in the field and you're actually embracing change, it's tough. Like it's rough. It's hard to do. It means stepping into the unknown, facing things you might not feel ready for, trusting that you'll be okay, even if you can't see the whole picture yet, right? That's really what it's all about. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? There's fear of failure, fear of not being good enough, fear of losing something that felt safe. And that's like a normal feeling, to be a little fearful of change, But the crazy part is, on the other side of fear is freedom. There's freedom. Every time you step outside your comfort zone, every time you let go of something that like can't do shit, that doesn't serve you anymore, can't do shit for you anymore, you're making space for something better, right? You're opening yourself up to growth, new opportunities, new experiences. And shit, I'll be honest, that can be one of the scariest, but also one of the most empowering things you can do. I know it's not always easy, right? But it at the end of that tunnel, it's gonna be worth it. At the end of that road, it's gonna be worth it. So obviously you've faced a lot of changes already in your life, probably. If you're a human being, you already have, right? Big or small, they all add up. Maybe, I don't know what you've done. Obviously there's all kinds of different changes that can take place. But when those things happened, did it feel like the world was shifting beneath your feet? Did it feel like the earth was tickling your butt cheeks? No, I'm just fucking around. But probably, though. Probably like it felt like the world was like shifting, like an earthquake. You know what I mean? Probably. But did you grow? Did you become just just a little bit stronger, right? A little bit smarter, a little bit wiser, a little bit more confident in who you are and what you're capable of. Shit, I bet you did. Shit, I bet you did. You know what I'm saying? Every time you learn something new in life, every time like you face a challenge and then like you overcome the challenge, every time you picked yourself up after falling, nigga, that was change. You know what I'm saying? That was you evolving. You know, change isn't a sign of weakness or failure. It's proof that you're alive. It's proof that you moving and grooving and growing and showing. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, man. Man, straight up, man. And I've been through my fair share of changes. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've been through a lot of different changes. A lot of different changes. And you know, there's been moments where I felt lost or like things were spiraling out of fucking control, you know what I'm saying? But looking back, I can see how a lot of those changes kind of molded me into the person I am now. You know, and honestly, I'm a lot better for it. Ain't no kinda, I'm a lot better for it. You know, I'm grateful for the lessons, even the tough ones, you know, because they push me to become more authentic. You know, they push me to become more resilient, and more open to what life has to offer. You dig what I'm saying? And that's why I love this Twitch thing, man. Cause this community, the Cloudy Gang, the Cloudy Squad, man, this community right here, we're all on our own paths, of course, right? We're all dealing with different things in our own lives, but we're all in this together, okay? We're all in it together. The beauty of this stream and the platform is that we can share those experiences, lift each other up, and remind ourselves that we're not alone in this journey, you know. So if you're going through tough times right now, whether, you know, whatever it is, whether it's dealing, like I said, big life change, whatever, like if you're going through tough times right now and you're kind of feeling like shit's out of control and you wish you knew that things would be okay at the end, it's okay to feel vulnerable, right? But also remember, like, you're capable of taking care of business. Like, you're capable of handling this shit. You know, like, you've got everything inside of you to embrace whatever comes next. Maybe not perfectly or by the book, maybe not all at once, you know, but you've got the strength, the resilience, like I said, in the heart to make it through. You know what I'm saying? And there's probably a lot more people believing in you than you think, for real. So yeah. Change is scary. Whoop de fucking do. You know? Change is scary. You know, it can kinda it can kinda put us through a lot of different shit, right? But it's also one of the most powerful opportunities we have to become the best versions of ourselves, you know, to evolve, to adapt, the whole nine, you know. And I'm excited for all of us because no matter where we are in life, we're kind of all in this journey together, like I said before. So, all right, I'm done with the deep talk for now. I feel like I've been kind of excuse me, I've been kind of repeating myself. a little bit. And I know, like, y'all probably got other shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, fuck that. Y'all gonna be here for the next 4 days straight. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm playing. But nah, I know y'all probably got other better stuff to do, whether it's gaming, whether it's sleeping, whether it's working, whether it's fucking, you know? And I'm pumped. Like, I'm lit up like a Christmas tree that y'all came and rocked with your boy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave y'all with this, man. Just remember that whatever you're facing right now, you can handle it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got it. Embrace the changes and take them one step at a time. And trust. If you don't trust nothing else, trust this. That the best things you haven't even seen yet. So the best shit, like the good shit, the really good shit, has yet to come. It's yet to bust. It's yet to come, for real. But it's right around the corner. It's right around the corner. So yeah, this your boy Cloudy Wingz, ClouddyWingz, signing off. And I appreciate you for spending the night with me. Peace.